Welcome everyone to part 14 of Mario Sunshine as we continue our journey through Noki Bay by properly doing the first episode, Uncork the Waterfall.
It's just dawning on me. Oh my gosh. This game is widescreen.
Yep.
I didn't even notice any difference. It just felt so natural.
Yeah, you can't...
Was it always widescreen or was it...
No.
They
It never
that
was
for
before 3D
World.
All-Stars.
I mean 3D All-Stars.
It's weird that this and Galaxy got that treatment, but not 64.
Galaxy already was widescreen.
Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah.
I'm going to guess maybe in 64 that had a lot more artifacts you would notice if it was widescreen.
I have no idea how do you even do that for an N64 game.
I mean, it's possible.
Because you can't simply just make a 4x3 or whatever widescreen because, you know, the games were designed for that, so there's going to be stuff that shows up that wasn't intended.
Sunshine looks simple for a GameCube game that you can get away with that.
Like, I know, like, I have widescreen patches for, like, the early GTA PC games, and you can definitely notice stuff, like, in cutscenes where a character's off-screen not animating during cutscenes.
Yeah, that's...
I love seeing that.
You've played WarioWare Get Together, right?
No. I own it, but haven't played it.
Get it together? Yes.
So there are levels where you get to play Super Mario World using the WarioWare characters,
oh my
and it's
God.
all widescreen, like how in Super Mario Maker is. And I'm like, I wish they re-released Mario World in widescreen, kind of like how the Whitehead versions of the Sonic, games are widescreen.
That
sounds like an easier done thing.
Yeah, it would really depend on how far they load the level in front of you.
Yeah, but it's like...
With a 2D platformer, I don't think it would be too cumbersome.
Yeah. 3D games, it's a different story. Like, I know... I'm from TCRF, I know one of the debug things you sometimes find in these old 3D games is the overscan line, which basically shows what stuff would be out of range of the TV screens at the time.
Yeah.
Which is usually used for HUD stuff and cut-off points.
I know that like models cutting off is exactly why Wind Waker on GameCube runs the way it does. Like they could have made the boat faster, but the models popping in and out would have been far more noticeable. Yeah, so it was designed as far and as slow as it is on purpose.
Yeah, because they needed to load stuff.
Yes. Luckily, that's not an issue with the Wii U.
I mean, you could have the stuff like some games do where it'll actually... I know Jack and Daxter and Crash to Insanity do this, where they'll just... If you get too far ahead before the area loads, they'll just keep tripping your character until the area finishes.
No! That sounds annoying, but I can also like that.
I mean, the things you had to do back then to max loading times.
I will forever, this is not about masking loading times or anything, but it's like, I will always remember this one PS2 game where every single level was in a valley. It was technically possible to go up the valley mountains, but once you went over the mountains, it was just nothing but a boring plain. And if you just decide to keep going to see if you can go out of bounds, the game literally shot you into the air, and you just and then have to reset. It was one of the funniest things that I kept doing it over and over again.
Yeah. Ryan,
it is still one of the best justifications of like, oh, you can't go out of bounds I've ever seen in a 3D video game.
It reminds me of how your one's talking about that's like the reason for one of the design decisions Rockstar made with its maps after GTA 3. Is because they don't like open world games that have land in them that you can't reach, which is why they decided to make them all islands.
That's fair.
And they've been clear that that's only like a gameplay thing. In universe, they're all connected to land.
Nobody knows this.
Yeah. It's not mentioned that often outside of I think GTA 4.
That much is fine, it's fair. You let go of Flood once! Suddenly you fall all the way down.
You get like no iframes when it comes to the poison water.
Are you gonna... No way. Okay, never mind. I thought you were gonna reach the second shine from here.
Yeah. Reminds me of how Esau, I've always wanted to do that kind of stuff in Sunshine, because I always wanted to go above more and see more of the island. When you look at a map, it literally just, most of Delfino is just a flat green plain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, only the coastline is settled. It's like Australia.
Yeah,
That's
the
just
Back
where
to the Future
curiosity gets
trilogy
you.
is- The Back to the Future trilogy is free on YouTube.
Oh, cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Okay, Friday, we're watching.
Yeah.
we're watching.
Oh, man.
Am I doing anything Friday?
The first movie, oh, you might be streaming,
Maybe not Friday.
but the
I'm trying
first,
to think if there's anything on Friday.
yeah, the first movie is probably my favorite movie, and only the only movie I go watch back regularly.
Yeah, okay, like I hate to sound like a boomer, but Back to the Future 1 is one of the best movies of all time.
Yeah, it's just perfect in every way, in my opinion.
I can finally watch Hacker in his heyday.
After.
Cyber Chase.
Oh, right. Sorry, because there's a movie called Hackers. So.
This is
But yeah,
fine.
with that, we can clip into here and skip the third and final Gooper fight.
The Gooper lives.
And if you want to, I think there's a way to get the rocket nozzle and break the block he's sitting on so he drops into that room.
Oh yeah, that is a rocket nozzle.
Now going to red
I
coins
wanna
in a
try that.
bottle. Look at
I
that.
was amazed you got that one blue coin when you did, because I always had to use the helmet to reach it.
Yeah. Because the helmet, you get to stay underwater longer, because that's how helmets work. But the guy has figured out what the real problem is now, but first he has to test our deep sea diving skills before we can go in. You can see a little rainbow over the waterfall. And yeah, there we go.
I don't know how.
It's just Mario. Now
This is just for show. We assure you, the bottle is connected to Noki Bay.
Now there is a fun little thing here. This nozzle we're actually using is actually a special fourth nozzle used for these kind of missions. If you did not save the game at all up to this point, you can actually, when you game over, continue. You'll start from the beginning of the airstrip, but they don't take this nozzle away, so you can free fly just anywhere.
What?
Yep, I've seen videos of it.
Oh wow!
You can even like fly so far away from the map that you just get stuck.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah. Obviously, it takes a lot of time.
Unfortunately, yeah, it takes a lot of time, and you probably lose it easy the moment you get a rocket nozzle.
And yeah, you just have to not get the rocket nozzle beforehand.
Which means you can never 100% the game.
Yeah, it's just a fun thing you set up a lot of time to do.
So, you want to hear a fun fact about this game?
What?
Which I'm sure you've heard before. Apparently,
Yeah, but don't worry.
Mario Sunshine, and there was like a study group that they let people play Mario Sunshine, and after playing it, they just felt like they wanted to help more people.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious because almost everyone on the internet that plays Mario Sunshine feels like they want to be
Hates
the most
the
hateful
piazzas.
want to be the most hateful person in the world.
Yep. And now we gotta.
It's because Mario's good nature is infectious.
Now we have to head to the ocean's bottom to help to attack the eel.
Yeah, like
Ely something.
Or what if it's the opposite? What if Mario's just that mean? Someone's so hateful it makes you a better person. Someone's so nice it makes you worse.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's named Ely Mouth.
I just think of that the video Arlo made on Sunshine about how he hadn't got to play it until fairly recently, and he loves it just because of the busybody work you do in the game.
Yep.
It's just a different type of mission in this game compared to any other 3D Mario.
Yeah, really, you do a lot more of the helping like NPCs in the locals out, which you do in a lot of other 3D platformers, but not as much as in the Mario ones.
No, I'd say Spyro is the most involved with that.
I mean,
I know,
yeah,
I'm not denying
but,
it. I'm just saying you don't do that as much in Mario.
Oh yeah.
Like Spyro 2 is basically you have to help people in order to progress. In one case, that you fight a war on both sides.
Yeah. Also, there's some blue.
Let's not do that.
There's some blue coins to get in here, and also, fun fact: just like the Manta, the Ely Mouth guy also shows up in the scorecards in Mario Golf.
That's funny.
What's his name?
Ely Mouth.
Ely Mouth.
In the Japanese version, he's just called Boss Eel.
I like it went all the way to the top just to show the dialogue. I always make straight for the waterfall, like the base of the waterfall or the bottom.
Yeah.
It can make getting that one blue coin a pain if you want to go down there and you accidentally trigger the eel.
Yeah. Wanted to talk about the other thing. Sometimes when you lose a life in this game, Mario will say Arrivederci.
Yeah, I've been meaning to mention that.
Which means goodbye in Italian.
Actually, there's a JoJo reference from Golden Rules, which takes place in Italy.
Another thing is this game has a little Easter egg or little alternate thing that was left unused by accident. Basically, you know how when the Nintendo logo appears, it plays the coin sound effect?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's supposed to be a 1 in 8 chance of Mario instead saying ciao, you know, the Italian word for hi. But it can never happen because the game's random number generator is never randomized upon loading the game, so you always get the coin effect.
That's funny. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is menacing.
Yeah, didn't you ever want to play Dentist?
This looks like a Rayman mission.
I've never seen anyone use a squirt nozzle on this guy.
It's easier in a lot of aspects.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, I just used this level.
I guess if you know when he closes his mouth, it's easier when you focus.
I mean, it makes sense when you get down to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more like a dentist.
Yeah. I did actually get swallowed by the eel in this playthrough, which I don't have happen often, but it is dark.
Now you're
feel
Pikmin.
fright. It just froze
I
me
didn't
out.
even know that could happen.
But because of the boss fight, you don't really take damage.
Yeah, the only way you can die is just basically running out of time from using up all the coins. I think
I actually did see someone lose all the coins and drown.
He does spit out.
Well, can't you get air from the bubbles once you like?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He spits out poison bubbles, and yeah, those can damage you.
Yeah, but you can prevent. But you can fix.
Oh, never mind. I think it was the red coins in this area that it happened.
Remember, there's also unused code in the game that shows that they originally did have a multiplayer in mind.
That make this boss fight make a lot more sense.
These look like two Goombas mushed together.
Yeah.
Why does it really look like two bodies just merged to one? Like conjoined twins.
We were just talking about
I didn't even plan that.
Remember to take proper care of your teeth.
that. Yes.
Also, its golden filling is a shine sprite.
Yeah. And he even leaves behind a heart. And thanks to that, the water around Noki Bay will no longer be poisoned.
So did Bowser Jr. do this?
Now,
Yeah.
funny thing that can happen is the fact if you take damage from like losing air on the same frame that you finish the fight, you'll actually still have control of Mario during that cutscene.
No. Nice.
Yeah, I believe the next mission, if I'm correct, is the Il Plantissimo base. Yep, surf swim. This should probably be. All of his races are honestly pretty easy, but this is probably one of the easiest. Hello. Yep, the bay is clean. And those little like white platforms are actually the Noki's houses.
Aww.
See, like doors and windows and stuff. And the area where we fought Ely Mouth, I believe one of the characters mentions is the ancestral home of the Nokis. Foolish man. You gotta go all the way over there. This is one of the only times in the game we actually see deep water, because this the whole water around Isle Delfino is apparently not that deep.
You would think Gelato Beach would, if it has a coral reef.
Yeah. Like, there is a bottom you can get to there, but I think Nintendo's intention was it's supposed to represent the deeper ocean. Also,
this gameplay.
Also, the stock of the flags in these stages always look like a straw with the red line on the side.
What happened? I missed it.
Just blinked.
Ooh, you are quite speedy.
Alright, cough it up.
You give me my prize.
This is something so satisfying about having a shine spot compared to the other things you collect.
Yeah, I think part of it's just the jingle animation. I just like the way Mario grabs and spins around with it.
Yeah, and not even looking at the camera.
Well, that's my fault. Next is the Shell's Secret.
Though I do miss when Lakitu just beans around Mario for no reason.
Yep. But we aren't going to be getting the Shell's Secret.
More blue coins.
Yep, we're going to get some more, the last few blue coins, I believe, as well as the 100 coin shine. Because there's a lot of coins on the open water here. That makes it a lot easier to get.
This year, I'm trying to remember, when was the last time we did record a commentary together?
It was Luigi's Mansion.
Oh, was it Luigi Mansion? Huh.
Yeah.
Yep, that was
Really?
Don't worry, we're gonna be recording stuff a lot more frequently now.
I'm
Since I
glad
got
to
my
have you
computer.
back.
Because I get the major issue was my computer. Oh, by the way, you know, guys, I don't want to piss you guys off, but I do feel like I should point this out.
You're not getting a MacBook, are you?
No, I have a MacBook here. I already got it. But I was gonna say, man, it's crazy how we were able to spend all this time recording Mario Sunshine, which means you guys could have watched Sonic Prime the entire time.
Hey, is Sonic Prime 6.5 hours?
Yes. Bro,
Maybe
bro,
that covers one season? Maybe?
Bro, it's 24 episodes.
How long are the episodes?
Like 22 minutes each, except for the pilot episode, which is like 40 minutes. So,
5.5 hours.
yeah.
Oh, whoops.
Because I do want to do that podcast.
Yeah.
I would like to hear Jay on that.
Yes.
What time are you guys at? Because I accidentally misclicked.
1919, 1919.
Alright, I'm good. No, I don't own Prime.
I gave you the link to watch it.
I found
Oh, I
it.
forgot.
I found it.
Oh, that's okay.
I can watch it anytime.
I'll have it. I can pin it right now.
That might have gotten buried.
Pin it.
Right, Isa, you gotta watch it too.
Okay.
College can wait.
Well, it absolutely can. I only have to go 1 day a week.
There you go, Gage. The message is pinned.
Oh, buddy, oh, pal.
I remember there's a Beavis and Butthead video game about college, and I remember Butthead describes college to Beavis as school, but you get to choose what you want to learn, and you don't even have to go if you don't want to.
I mean, they're not wrong.
And then they notice the classroom is empty, and Beavis wonders if this is college, and nobody came.
Oh. That's kind of my classroom because it's just kind of a drop-in lab. Like the stuff I'm supposed to be doing is like, oh, I learned how to type. Oh, I learned how to use a calculator.
Now,
This is gonna be easy.
since we saved the Bay, he'll allow us to use his $90,000 boats for free.
Oh, well, you're not.
But they don't have
I didn't
oars,
know
so we have to
I
use
didn't know you
flood.
could do that. I didn't know you could do that with this house.
Yeah, you can ground pound the top for
Oh.
money. Don't you keep money
Was
in your
that
roof?
hard getting 100 coins here? I'm not sure.
It's not really that difficult.
Maybe I tried going to the 8 red coin place in this.
Yeah, the only stage where it's the only episode where it's impossible to get it here is the bottle episode, which, duh.
Yeah!
I gotta climb all the way up there.
Oh, bottle episode for what?
The
No, the,
episode where we went into the bottle here.
Yeah.
The
I
one
thought
where-
you meant the actual term bottle episode.
No.
The one where it tells you your door is sunken.
No. The bottle episode, it means like it's an episode where the characters are in one location for most of it in order to save money. And it's like what's the action phase.
Family Guy.
Yeah, not only location, but also as few effects and regular cast members as possible.
I was just saying because I thought that someone was gonna bring up the book buried in the bottle.
It was first coined back in the 60s for some show called The Outer Limits, and Star Trek was a pretty famous example of using it.
I'd never heard of that.
Especially with the fact of how often they could go over budget.
I assumed it was an episode where they just where temporarily rules don't matter and they just do something self-contained in an episode.
Yeah, it's came from the Outer Limits creators analogizing it to as in pulling an episode right out of the bottle like a genie.
I see.
This is your history lesson, Isao. Take notes for your class.
I'm not studying film anymore.
You studied film?
Yes.
How was that look?
I think you got to watch the Lego movie.
I have to watch that.
Oh my gosh! I'm pretty sure we watched something horror. I forget
it's
what.
It's a good movie. Yeah, I do.
I don't.
Because I was way too.
Oh no,
late.
never mind. We only watched the final scene of Silence of the Lambs. Never mind. We did watch Citizen Kane. I remember that.
We were supposed. We did watch it. I was.
Oh
too
my
lazy.
gosh.
I was too lazy to watch it. I was like, I'm gonna watch Gravity Falls.
But what is the secret in there? You'll have to find out in the next part.
All right. Bye.